Hey, do you want to know how to control your anger, how to control your emotions, how to work on your emotions or feelings? Well, here's the thing. Emotions are there for us to feel stuff, to feel to feel what it's going on out there. And so they are there to it has some significance. But how to control them is how do you control your life. If you know how to control your emotions, if you know how to control your own emotions, you know how to control your own life. And this is like goal for like a lot of people because most of the people like they don't know how to control their emotions. And so because they don't know how to do that, their whole reality is like not as they would like to be, or like when they in a situation where they're kind of struggling, they just don't know what to do because they don't know themselves. So the first thing is that when I get emotions like, let's say anger, let's say I get mad at something or I'm angry at something, and I'm like, the first thing that I do is observe why is the reason that I'm mad. Second is oh, it's calm down, like to calm me down. I breathe and I was like, I know how to control myself, and like this is not worth me being angry, or like not being angry, but like me being this impulse of having to yell at that person, or having to fight that person. It's just that it's just a matter of you taking a step, observe what you're doing, observe your emotions, and say, this is the reaction. This is not the reaction that I want to do. Instead of that, you say, or you observe yourself and you're like, yes, I'm mad at this person, or I'm mad at this situation that I am. But if I react peacefully and calmly, I'm gonna be, or I'm gonna conquer this emotion, or I'm gonna conquer this part of my life. So what you do is breathe. You take a long breath. It's like that's not really. It is not really to be yelling at that person or fight that person. So even if that person is yelling at you, you have to be calm and strong, and you don't you the impulse of you yell at that person or fight, it's like it has to be to like the minimum. you know I'm not saying that it's gonna be perfect, but like I'm not saying that it's going to be instantly the first time that you try it, but little little by little, step by step, you can do this. But the first thing is that you have to acknowledge that you're angry, and you have to observe yourself why you're angry. Like, you have to be conscious why you're angry, and while you're angry, take a step back and like calm yourself. When you calm yourself, when you're calm, you then say what you have to say, but peacefully, not yelling, not wanting to fight that situation or that person, but just calmly doing it, you know? And this applies to like most of every situations. Like, if that person is yelling, let that person yelling, because as long as you are calm, that person is gonna be like, oh, he's calm. He's not like, that person is not, the other person that's yelling at you would be like, oh, he's not really afraid, or that person is not really making any reaction to my yelling, and that person is gonna immediately calm down. You're gonna have control of the situation, or control over that argument that you're having. So yeah, that's the thing. Calm yourself. Be patient with yourself. It's not gonna be perfect the first time. You have to acknowledge that you are angry and step back, calm yourself, and then think about what you're gonna say, because we're hurt. You know, the words are really powerful, and they're really they really can do so much damage. So yeah, next time think about what you're gonna say.